Adjust it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Manda. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. And there's a notifications bell down in the corner that will let you know as to when I'm going live. So just 1 second, because it keeps screwing up on me on that one. Okay. I'm going to address some comments real quick before we get on to getting everything done. Hi, Donald. No, I actually have a dinner date tonight. So that's done. Thank you for the thank you, Hugh. I appreciate that. Uday, hi. Evelyn, hello. Kim family, hi. Everything is going really amazing. So today, actually, and I thought I had broccoli, but I didn't. So I'm going to do, the side is going to be asparagus mushrooms. And I'm going to do, we got these. Okay, so back up, because there's a whole update here, right? Okay, so I told you guys that I was going to have a friend come, and he's here. I'm wearing his shirt from his channel. Look at that. And for his birthday, I had sent, which actually happens to be the same birthday as Rowan, which is amazing. So I gotten him these spices, and so he actually brought them. So we're gonna use these, and we have, and it's actually kind of cool. I had gotten it off at Etsy, and it's Gusto Spice out of Massachusetts, and they do rubs of the states. So they've got the Santa Maria, the East Texas, the Lexington, which that's Kentucky, right? Lexington, Kansas City, and Memphis. So they've got like this whole different thing going on. It's really awesome. Today we're going to be using Santa Maria. Okay. So let's get prepared here. Honestly, I was kind of messed up on the time. Is it a cooking show? It's me. This is my show. I do cooking from time to time. Today I am, if I can find my pan that I'm going to use. Okay, we're actually going to use 2 pans today. Okay. Now I have my coffee. Now what we're going to do is before we put anything in the pans, we're going to heat them up, because you want to heat up your pan before you put any oil or anything else in it. And I am also guilty of throwing everything in and then heating up the pan, but your result is much better if you don't do that. So we got that going. I'm going to take a little bit of coffee. So I hope you all are doing wonderfully. What I've got here is we've got some beef I have round, and they're thin cut. So while we're waiting, I'm just going to make sure these spices are actually a dry rub. So I'm going to get that going. Hi, Parthy. Thank you. I thought it was a pretty cute shirt too. So you just take your spice right now and throw that on there like that. Turn it over, make sure it coats both sides. And we're going to do 2 because there are 2 of us eating. Do you want me to introduce you? No? Okay. 2 eating, 1 on camera. I am doing good, Parthy. I hope you are doing well as well. Okay. So what we're going to do now that I got the rub on there is I'm just going to take some butter, my spatula. And for those of you that normally watch, you know how this goes. It's it's on the fly. So we got both pans heated up. We're getting the butter in there. And I'm actually going to do the steaks. I'm going to do those in the stainless steel pan. I actually prefer that one for that. Okay. So some of the other ingredients I have here is I've got some garlic. I have some fresh ginger. We're going to be using that with some of the asparagus and the mushrooms, which I'm going to get them going as well. So what we do is we got fresh asparagus here. You're going to take your knife, and right about here, you're going to look here, and you're going to want to cut about that much off. You're going to just cut where it's like white and stuff, because otherwise what you want are really the tips here, and that's going to give you a better flavor. If you use this right here, it can be really woody, so you don't want to do that. It is so cool. Thank you very much. I am very, very happy right now. And we had an awesome trip too. And if you follow me on Instagram, tonight I'm going to be working on pictures from that trip, and it was gorgeous. We saw some amazing, amazing sights. And I'm not going to cook all of these. He doesn't eat asparagus, but I do. So I'm rolling with it. I'm just going to get enough for me in there. I like, see, and here we go. This is a good example of this. I'm pulling this one back out because the thicker stalks, that really with asparagus, I prefer them to be a little thinner, because right here, you can tell with that white right there, it's still going to be kind of woody. I'm going to have to cut at least another ½ inch off of that. Are groceries available? Yes, they are. We went grocery shopping today. They are maintaining social distancing, and everybody is required to wear masks. Well, I don't know if they're required, but honestly, they're doing a good job. Like I see the majority of people around here wearing masks indoors, especially at the store. I'll put that back. And then really what I'm waiting for is just this butter to heat up, so I can kind of get it around in the pan. And I find myself like, okay, there's a difference between cooking on stovetop and cooking on a grill. On the stovetop, I like to use butter first. Like it's better than like any of the oils. I just prefer to cook on the stovetop steaks and stuff, but make sure you have that extra layer of butter down. It just really does enhance the flavor. So we're getting that heated up a little more, getting these going. Take your garlic. I actually, I'm not sure, right here. This is a cool little implement here. I should have found the pieces because it looks like I'm not, yeah, no. But anyway, what I was going to do, I'm going to cut it by hand, but this right here has a piece in it, and this is a garlic truss. And this is really amazing for just like immediately getting your garbage. The name of the dish, please. There really isn't a name. I'm just cooking steaks and vegetables. That's pretty much it. I could come up with a name like Manda's special stuff. I'm not good at coming up with names for stuff on the fly, I think. And garlic's really easy too. You just, if you really, you know, it can be really simple. You take it, cut the ends off, take your knife on this side and just crush it. And when you crush it, that peeling will come right off. This is a good example. See, once I crushed it, and then the peel just comes right off. It's like super, super simple to, if you do not have a garlic press, it's super simple to do it that way. We're just going to throw the wrapping away. There we go. And we're going to chop this. We're just going to mince it real quick. And mincing, you know, I'm not going to assume anybody knows the term, but it's really just chopping things very, very finely. And we're going to put the garlic in with the asparagus and the mushrooms. Now I've got some sliced mushrooms here. They're basic, just white mushrooms. However, I was discussing with Sheila today. Yeah, I know, but we changed it. I said we didn't have broccoli in the beginning. So I was talking to Sheila today, and we were discussing mushrooms, and morels are in season, and shaggy manes, and all of those. And I actually just absolutely love the different kinds of mushrooms and the flavors you can get and the different profiles. They're really awesome. But that is like something I would, you know, is on my list to do, is to get out there and harvest some mushrooms. So I've got the butter in here. I've got the asparagus. I've put in mushrooms. And yeah, I'm not going to do a COVID-19 right now. But update, I'm going to concentrate on this right now, and then I will later. Okay, let's see how hot this is. Okay, that's good. We've got it good and hot now. I'm just going to take this, and I've got the dry rub on both sides. I'll just lay it right in there. The key with steaks, I'm going to tell you now, you do not flip it more than once. Same thing with burgers. You don't want to be flipping it all over. You want to have your heat set at a good temperature so that it's not going to cook so fast that it burns. And you have to, and then the inside is raw. You want to have just a good sear on each side. I prefer mine medium, but I'll probably cook it just a little more. And we're just sauteing the asparagus and the mushrooms right now. I do like my, like I said, I like my stuff a little spicy. So what I'm going to do here is, because on my asparagus, I prefer sriracha. I don't think, oh, I'm not seeing them all. Just a second. Live chat. Okay, there we go. I couldn't see all your messages. Yeah, it's Amanda mushroom veggie mix. That's a good one. Cute family. We love mushrooms. When we lived in Indiana, we'd go mushroom hunting every year. What kind did you go get? Because I know morels are like really big right now. I belong to a lot of like mycology sites, and I'm just seeing huge hauls of all these mushrooms, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, so yummy. And in the Pacific Northwest, we do have chanterelles and things like that too, which are so yummy. And with the asparagus, what you want to do is you want to saute it until it is just done, just tender. Huge morels. Oh, those are so yummy. Like if I go, I'm definitely going to, and I told Sheila this too, is definitely dry them. Like if you get morels or you go mushroom hunting, definitely dry those so you have them year round. Fried in butter, salt, and pepper. Oh, those are so good. That is so yummy. Oh, there it is. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to actually pick one of these out so you can see. This is the thinnest one, so I know it's done. And see how it's just kind of lightly sauteed, right? And you want it to be tender enough to just pop like that. They're amazing when cooked right. Okay, so we're gonna flip these steaks. We're just gonna leave them. And I think I forgot the ginger, but we're gonna work with it because honestly, between all the travel, and then we took a day to rest, and then today we were running around. I don't know, my mind like glitched out today. It was bad. I was so slow today. Okay, let's see. I'll get going. And I'm also just gonna throw some mixed vegetables in. Hi, Ivy. So I hope all of you are doing all right. Things here, of course, are just getting, we're just starting to, let people go to places. So I got a thing called a Discover Pass. And it's very, very cool. And you can get this from the state parks. And this way, this is an annual pass. And you can grab that and you're good to go. And it's much better than like day-to-day fees. Let's see. Any painting started this week? No. Actually, we have been on a road trip. And we have been playing some video games. And just really having, I love my city. Okay. I love my city so very much. I think it is just amazingly gorgeous. I love the areas outside of it. So in all honesty, I'm just like, look at how amazing this is. Like, look at this. And over here's this. And here's all this. And like, look at all the stuff that I love. Like today, when I finally go through my pictures on Instagram, you are definitely going to see florals, like tons and tons of florals. Okay, those are done, so I'm just going to kind of set those on the back, turn that down. Add the rest of the butter to these. And get those going. And these are about done, I think. They're very thin, so let's see. Hey, Sammy, how are you? I can't wait to see Seattle. Sandy, when you come to Seattle, I'm telling you right now, Q family, if you come to Seattle, I will show you around. I will. It'll be amazing. I can show, like, this city has just an amazing vibe to it. And if you like the outdoors, the beauty is just amazing. The trees here, yes, those huge trees. And then they have, like, the trees are big, but then you go into, like, and we haven't been over to the rainforest yet. But if you go into the rainforest, they're just massive. It's almost like an eerie feeling, but just beautiful, so beautiful. Grab a couple plates here. We're about to plate up here in a minute. We're going to take these off because they're about done. And what I'm going to let them do now that they're done, I'm going to let them sit for a minute. You really just want them to just chill for a second before you cut into them. Oh, it's still cold in Michigan. Well, hopefully the spring is here. Maybe it'll start warming up. I know I lived in Wisconsin for quite a while, and I know how like that cold can just get like a little much. Like it gets drawn out. So hopefully you guys have some better weather coming. Let's see. Okay, well, just a second. Okay, there we go. I had, apparently somebody had an issue. Let's see. Our daughter has been there, but I saw on our list. Father said when we go, we were like, yay! You will come see me. I'll show you all of it. It'll be so cool when everything's open too. That was one of the issues that we had. We were going around, and yeah, it's cool to see the Space Needle. It's cool to see all that stuff, but you can't like go into the museum. You can't go into Chihuahua. You can't go up in the Space Needle, which is why the attraction is so attractive, is, you know, that view. Yeah, I am well. Thank you, Tammy. It's getting hot here in Texas. Yeah. One of my kids, Pierce, moved down to Texas with his girlfriend recently. And that's what he was saying. He said it was getting real hot there. Let's see. Got those rolling. Yeah. Hi, Liams. How are you doing? I'm doing really, really good. Today was a beautiful day. Actually, you know what? It's really honestly been an amazing, beautiful week. The weekend was good. I'm doing well. I am doing really well. Minus a little glitchy brain and getting lost constantly. Even though I can show you Seattle, just gonna let you know, Google Maps. I'll tell you where to go. Google Maps is the way to go. I can't find myself like anywhere. All right, so we're gonna play. So what we got here, if you can see, it's just seared. And you got some of the juice coming out there. And by the way, I'm just gonna, cute little fact here. The red that you see coming from meat is not blood. It's actually an enzyme. So the red, that stuff that people call it, it's not. It's just the juices. So we're gonna play. I will say it's very different doing this and having somebody watch me off to the side. I'm not even gonna lie. That's different. So what I'm doing now is I'm literally like trying to get all the mushrooms, those yummy mushrooms out. A lot of times too, what I like to do, and especially, I'll have to get some, snap peas. Oh, okay. Snap peas are really good, but what I like to do, or beans, I'm sorry, those little, the string beans, what I like to do with those, when, you know, like, green bean casserole, right? So what I like to do is do fresh mushrooms and cream and get a good sear on those. It's amazing. But then after all that's done, crush some almonds and roast those with salt and put that on the top instead of like the French fried stuff. It is amazing. I am cooking asparagus, mushrooms, and a steak. So we got that, and we actually have some mixed vegetables over there that will get done too. Let's see. Thank you, Ivy. Cute family. You two have a wonderful dinner together. You did good with the live audience. Thank you. I appreciate that. Donna, where's my dinner you brought? It's going to be really good because I have to say I'm a pretty good cook. So I hope you all are doing well. I will keep you updated. If you get a chance, check out Kayak Excursions channel. Also, if you're really looking, like seriously, those spice rubs, that's very, very cool. There's a whole bunch in there. It was a reasonable price. So check that out too. I'm going to type in my Instagram real quick so you guys can check me out there because I will have so many beautiful, beautiful pictures of the road trip that I took. It was really phenomenal. So you guys, I hope you all stay safe. Thank you so very much, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.